Good morning, darling. I brought you some breakfast. I made the bacon just the way you like it. Well, you're in my house, of course. Oh, right. I suppose you wouldn't know that. You see, yeah, you are tied to the. Oh, don't scream, please. Oh, you're screaming, baby, please. It really hurts my ears. The walls are soundproof anyway, so it doesn't even. Please? Oh, that's it. If you don't stop screaming this instant, I'll eat your bacon. Yeah, that's right. No bacon for you. Oh, that worked. I wasn't really expecting. Sorry. Who am I? Honey, don't you recognize me? I suppose it was a few months ago, but even so, it's not every day you save a girl's life. Oh, so you do remember. Well, I don't know how you saw that night, but let me tell you how I saw it. I was walking down the street at night, exactly like you're not supposed to. I don't even remember why. At this point, I just remember seeing those men coming out of the alley towards me. I was terrified. I didn't have a weapon with me. I truly believed I was about to die. And then, you were there. I don't know where you came from, but you didn't even hesitate. Two big, tough, dangerous men, and you just went straight at them. Although you're not small yourself. Wow, sorry, I got distracted. Anyway, you got between them and drove them off. You didn't even know me. You didn't have to do anything. You could have just kept walking and not gotten involved. But you stepped in. You were my hero. What really stuck with me that night wasn't even that you fought. It was that you made sure I was okay afterwards. You were bleeding, bruised, and you asked whether they'd hurt me. I started crying and you held me in your arms for the few minutes it took me to calm down. You even walked me to my car, a couple of blocks in the direction you weren't even going, just to make sure I'd be safe. At this point, I knew I'd found the perfect man. Strong, brave, kind, protective, and really handsome. I was in love. So well, you probably remember what happened next, don't you? Yeah, I did. But you turned me down. You just flashed the wedding ring on your finger and said, "Sorry, sweetheart. Not a good idea." I I have to confess, the first thing I thought was, he's loyal too? Couldn't he be more perfect? But then I realized what it meant. I could never have you. I mean, I could have tried, I suppose, but I don't want to be a homewrecker. Yeah, I know I kidnapped you, but that isn't why. Please just let me keep telling the story. You might not like these next bits, but I have to tell you them, and you have to hear some of them. You'll know what that means when we get there. So after that night, I knew I had to see you again. Obviously, we weren't going to be together, but you had protected me when I was in danger, and I had to make sure you were safe, and that nothing could hurt you. I also wanted to see what kind of woman could be amazing enough for you to marry. I wondered, how much more beautiful is she than me? How much less shy? How much taller? How much less ungainly her proportions? Don't say that. I know full well I'm no one's type. I'm too quiet, I'm too short, and my just... Alright. Please stop complimenting me. I'm trying to tell a story. It does feel nice to hear that from you, though. Anyway, I found you on the internet. You made it harder than most, but sure enough, all your information was there. Name, age, marital status, home address. The internet is kind of a terrifying place. Oh, and don't worry, I made it much harder for anyone to find your data in the future. You're welcome. Well, I wouldn't call it stalking. I was trying to keep you safe. But I suppose I did follow you around some and watch you when you didn't know about it. Huh? What? No, I would never. That would be wrong. Although seeing you like that. Wow. No, I never spied on you anytime you were being private, just when you were going out, and when you were at work, and sometimes when you were in your house with your wife. I don't really want to use that word for that poisonous bitch, though. Oh, yeah? I will call her that. You can't deny who she really is. I saw it. You had to live through it. No, it wasn't okay. She was abusing you. Everything she did, she hit you all the time, always where it wouldn't leave a mark. She never did anything to help you with money or with housework. Every time you try to confront her on anything, she twists the situation and make you feel like you were the bad guy. I saw the time you said you just wanted a divorce. That walking fecal contamination had the audacity to threaten to accuse you of abuse. You, the abused one. You had no choice but to stay with her. Well, I couldn't let that stand. You had saved me, so now it's my turn to save you. I'm only sorry it took so long, baby. I had a lot of things to prepare, and I knew it couldn't cut corners for you, even if it meant you were with that monster for a little longer. Yes, and now you're tied to my bed. What? No. How could you possibly make me as bad as her? I would never hurt you. I brought you here to save you. Well, no, I suppose I didn't ask for consent, but... No, you're right. There are no buts here. What I did was wrong, but I wouldn't take it back. You're here now, and you're safe. She'll never hurt you again. Nothing will. No, I won't just keep you tied to the bed forever. That would be ridiculous and really bad for you. This is just until I'm sure you won't try to escape. Oh, and your wife won't think you ran away. She won't think anything of the kind. She's not really thinking much anymore, if she ever did. Of course, she knowingly hurt the most wonderful, kind, perfect man I've ever met. And you think I'd just allow her to live? You know, you say that, but you don't sound very sad. You know she deserved this. And you know your life will be better without her. Even if you never admit it to yourself. Fair question. I suppose kidnapping you doesn't really count as protecting you from her, if she can't hurt you anyway. But I figured that if she mysteriously disappeared, it would look way too much like you had something to do with it. If you both mysteriously disappeared, however, then you both mysteriously disappeared, and neither of you are to blame. The one drawback is now you can't leave. Ever. If someone were to recognize you, then you could be arrested, and I can't let that happen. Yes, I know, it's not the ideal situation, but living with me won't be so bad. I'll never be anything but loving. I'll never try to control you, aside from, making sure you stay in my house. Your friends, your family, your friends laughed at you when you tried to tell them that your wife was doing. They aren't your friends. You haven't spoken to your family in years. Yeah, you are a man who values his autonomy, I know, and I'd never try to take that away from you. I won't ever try to force you to do something. And I also know how important it is for you to be a provider, to be the guy taking care of everyone. Know that I would never have you be a house husband or anything like that. I won't be leaving the house either, unless I have to. You can order anything we need online and be safe together. Look, I know this isn't what you wanted, but I love you, and I want to make the rest of your life as happy as possible, to make up for everything terrible you've had to deal with. I've tried so hard to make this place perfect for you. All those fantasy books you love, I bought them to have here, and I read most of them so you have someone to talk to about them. I did the same thing with a lot of your favorite shows, and may I just say you have impeccable taste in media. The books you like are so well written. And I'm going on a tangent. I put in a home gym so we can both keep exercising without having to leave the house. The kitchen is state-of-the-art so I can make your favorite food. I have all new technology for you with all your important data from your old devices uploaded. Yes, that even includes your console your wife smashed. There's even a part of the house you'll be able to lock down completely for when you don't want to be around me. I know I can't be your type, no matter what you said earlier. I know I'm not good enough for you, but please, won't you accept me? I only want you to be happy and safe. No answer. Then I'm sorry. I should never have. You will? You'll stay? You're willing to stay with me even though No, damn it. Don't give him reasons to leave. Oh, you've made me so happy. Oh my gosh, I'm sorry. That was crossing a boundary. I shouldn't have touched you. It's just, I've been imagining doing that for months, but that doesn't. You're okay with it? But well, maybe we shouldn't yet. It probably wouldn't be appropriate. Oh, I'm sorry about this, really I am, but I don't think I can untie you just yet. I know you're being honest. I know you're honorable. But I can't be certain you're not just gonna try to get away from me. You're gonna have to stay here for now. But I love you, and I think you'll grow to love me. You shouldn't be there for much longer than a week. And anyway, it's a comfortable bed. Now, we've been talking for a while. Your breakfast might be cold, but it should still taste good. I can feed it to you. And then we do something nice together. Ooh, maybe I can read to you. What's the book you were in the middle of? Garden of the Moon? Well, it doesn't have to be that one. As long as we do it together. You saved me. And now I'll be here for you. Always. Now breakfast.